Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a new product that a company called Camduck have kindly sent me, so thank you very much. It's a multi-plug adapter with a hidden camera in it. So this is aimed at the security market, home security, and also as a nanny cam or as a pet cam. So you can keep an eye on your house while you're away. It works over Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And it works while you're in the house and also while you're out the house. So it's really useful. It has lots of great features and the quality is really good. So we'll get right into the review. And thank you for watching as always. And please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you. So the home security market has become quite saturated over the past few years, with lots of new companies launching products to help us keep our houses as safe as possible, or deter thieves coming in. And unfortunately, if it does happen, then we also need camera footage for the police or whatever to keep, as it offers a decent amount of help for them in catching the person responsible. So Camduck have come up with a unique product, I think, which is I haven't seen something on the market quite like this. So it is they do a few products. So this the one they've sent me is essentially a multi-plug adapter, which has four. It's got US. So this is aimed at the US market really, because it is a US style multi-plug adapter with the US adapter, which I've used, and it works fine in the UK. You can buy it and use it in the UK. It's absolutely fine. It just needs an adapter to plug it in. So what you do is it has a camera hidden in the top of it, so you can't see it at all. And you plug it into your power supply. It's really easy to set up, and then you just go on their app on the phone and you link it into your Wi-Fi, and it gives you a 1080p or a 4K image of wide angle of the particular point where you put the camera plug in. So this is really useful because, as we all know, if someone unfortunate does happen, if we have a normal style camera, thieves often just wipe them away. They know exactly what they are. They'll just smash them up, and that's the footage gone forever. So I think hidden cameras are becoming more common now. And I think it's something that we should probably think about using in terms of security. So you can set it to record when you're not in the house. So it has plenty of privacy features on it. So people obviously wouldn't be aware it's there. So you can just turn it off or set it not to record. So the way it works is it's not like a lot of. So look at the big brands like Google, and Amazon cameras. They all record to the cloud and charge you a very expensive subscription fee, which I've always not been a fan of, and I always prefer to buy cameras with internal storage. So the camera has a built-in SD card reader. So basically, you just literally take the back off. With the Camduck provide all the tools in the box. I'll show you how to do it. You put the SD card straight into the back of the adapter, seal it in, and then you've got up to 256 gigabytes of video storage on the device itself. So it will, every time it detects motion, you can set it to record, so it will record an image, which is really useful because if someone did break in and they wouldn't have a clue it's a camera, and it would record their face on the device, which you can then pass on to the police. So it's really useful to have that, as I say. So a lot of people in our area have had problems with cameras just being smashed off because there obviously are cameras. So I think hidden camera market is becoming bigger than it used to be. I understand there are privacy concerns, and Camduck have also understood this and built into the device some privacy features, which I'll go over and show you. So please don't worry about that. It can be turned on and off as you want. It's just, you can have it on. You can have it on just when you go out the house. So it's got lots of. It's not just as a security device. It's also really good. Say you've got your dog and you've got a puppy you want to look at, you want to watch. You can just plug it in next to the puppy's pen. We used to have a puppy years ago, and it was really helpful to have a camera. Back then, the cameras were huge. It's nice and small, so it keeps an eye on the dog as well when you're out the house, and you can then exactly what's happening in your house. That's great. So let's go over some more of the features of the product now, and why I think this is the one you should buy over other hidden sort of ones on the market. So it does that. So it's a camera built in, so it's a fixed angle, wide angle lens. And it is quite a small camera, so I always thought the picture quality won't be that good, but actually the picture quality is really impressive. I've showed it to a few people, family members, and they've all been really impressed by the quality of the camera in the device. So the pricing of the product, so it's $90, so it's about £85. So it's not necessarily a cheap product, but it's nice. It is a very unique product in my sense. So it's worth the money, I think, for the way it works, and the app's intuitive and works really well. Just really be careful because it connects to Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz only. So I've got a Google Nest Pro router in the house, and it's always been really fussy with connecting to devices that are 2.4 gigahertz only. So what I did is I set up my other router with a 2.4 gigahertz only network, and it connected fine, but it wouldn't connect to the Google. But this is more for Google problem. It's nothing to do with Camduck. So just be careful with that you make sure you connect it to 2.4 gigahertz network. You can often, on most routers, you can make two separate networks. You can't on the Google one, which is really annoying. That's a whole other story. So you can connect it to the 2.4 gigahertz one only. A lot of products like this, especially doorbells, smaller devices, don't have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi because they can't build it into the device. It's too small. So just be wary of that when you're setting it up. So the features of this product, we're going to go over it. So it has a 1080p mode on it and also a 4K mode on it, and both offer really good quality. So I was impressed by the 4K mode, particularly. I'll show you some shots that it's taken in the house. It's really, really useful. The quality gives you that you can see someone's face really clearly on, and it's got night vision as well, so that it's not going to. The quality at night was impressed me as well. When I logged onto the app and checked my house at night, and it looked really good. I could see the whole kitchen area. It was really wide angle. I could see exactly where my dog was. It's really useful. So so far I'm finding the product really useful, and it's not something I've ever thought about buying, but it's actually because Camduck reached out to me and contacted me about this product. I'm really enjoying using it, and that's something I'm very happy to feature and promote on my channel. So the device itself is also pretty useful. So not only does it have the camera built in, it also has 4 socket adapters on it. So they are, yes, as I said, they are US adapters. So if you want to use them in the UK, you'll need an adapter for each one, which you can buy really cheaply on Amazon. It's not a problem. Don't be frightened to worry about that, but it is mainly for the US market. It also has 3 USB ports on the front, which are high output USB ports, which are really useful for charging USB devices such as your phone, tablets, and whatever. And you just plug in and it charges straight away. It also has a smartphone holder built into the top of the unit, so you just stand your smartphone on top of it, plug it in by USB, and it charges it for you. So not only does it have the main camera feature, but also has all these additional features as well, which is really nice that Camduck have included that. I think it helps with the USP on the product and selling it better to their target audience. Also, Camduck at the moment are offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you buy the product and you don't like it, they will refund you money if you send the device back, which is really nice of them. And it's got a 1-year full warranty with it if anything goes wrong. So there's plenty of protection there. So don't be frightened to try this device out. So as we mentioned, it does have Wi-Fi connectivity, but it also has Bluetooth as well. So if you're in the house, you just want to quickly check on someone, your dog downstairs, you can just use Bluetooth to connect to the camera quickly. So say it wouldn't work with your Wi-Fi, then you can use Bluetooth to connect to it, but that won't work outside the house. So the Bluetooth is just for inside the house, but it's nice to have both features on there. And I found both worked reliably, absolutely fine. So, but as I say, I use the Wi-Fi on mine, and I've got it connected in the kitchen, and I'm using it as a charger, and I can keep an eye on my dogs when I'm out of the house. It's really useful where I put it. It's a really wide angle lens, so both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth work perfectly for me. So one thing to bear in mind is that the Camduck doesn't come with a SD card in the box, so you'll need to buy a micro SD card with it, and it supports up to 256 gigabytes of SD card, micro SD card. So if you go on sale at Amazon or anywhere like that, you can buy an SD card for probably about £8 or £9, so it's not expensive, and it only supports up to 256 gigabytes, so don't get any bigger than that, otherwise it won't work. So I put a 128 gigabytes in mine, and it's more than enough. So I probably look at about 64, 128, and you'd be looking at about £8 or £9. It's not an expensive purchase to buy on top, and it literally just either give you a tool in the box, it prizes off the back, and you put the SD card straight into it, and it works really well. The one good thing about the app is that you can go on there and look at your house, as we've said, but you can also download footage off the SD card to your phone, so you can see what recordings have been made on the camera, and then go and download the footage onto your phone, and that will enable you to when you're out of the house, if anything happens, or you're worried about, unfortunately, if someone does break in, then you can download it and share it with the authorities on your phone really easily. So I like that feature of it. I tried it out and it worked really well. Right, so let's just wrap this review up then. So in conclusion, I really like the Camduck's product. I think it's got a unique selling point as a hidden camera. I think it's great that it's built into a wall charger, so it's also multifunctional, but also that enables it to be hidden so people can't tell it's there. That is one downside of the product, is that it could be used for something illicit or illegal. So just, I have to say this, it should not be obviously used for any purpose like that. And it is a security product only, so please make sure it is used for that. So that's the main downside of this product, I think, is that it could be used for wrong purposes. So we need to make sure that it's not. And it's data privacy and all that protection is all the rage, is all obviously really important, and I'm a big supporter of making sure people's privacy are protected. So if anyone is in your house and they should be there and they're unaware of the camera, please make them aware of it. So it should only be used for security purposes and keeping an eye on pets and your own children, etc. So I think it has lots of useful features. It's like a nanny cam. You could put it in your baby's bedroom and use it like that, and they wouldn't be aware they're being monitored. And it's quite useful that, because my kids, who are now 2, are well aware that a camera's there and like to play around with it. So I think it does have useful features like that. You just need to make sure it's not used for anything at the wrong purpose. It doesn't have any recording lights when it's recording or anything like that, so no one will know it's there. So it's very good security product. As I've mentioned, we've had a lot of problems with people in our area recently where smashing cameras off and security devices. So this stops that, because obviously they have no idea they're being recorded, and it'd be great to have put out ones outside as well that are hidden. I think the hidden camera market for security purposes is going to get bigger and expand due to this, because if people know they're there, they just smash them up, and it's just the main ones don't work. And Google are charging £300 or £400 for their cameras, and if you buy a £300 camera and it gets smashed up, then it's not really worth anything. So I like the ability to record to the SD card reader inside the camera, and then you can download that to your phone. I think it works really well, and the night vision is great. So overall, the product is fantastic, and I've got no hesitation to recommend this product on my channel. Log on to Camduck's website, check them out. Check out, they do other products as well, like they've got phone chargers with hidden cameras in, which look really cool. So log on and check out the cameras. Thank you very much for watching as always. Any questions or comments, please drop a line down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want me to change anything in the video or add anything in, let me know and I'll try and do my best. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you've enjoyed the video.